I got these 3 girls, amazing singers, man. I want to add them to the lineup at your party.
Come on, man. That last group?
Who?
Mine. What was that last group?
The Koreans.
Yeah, the Koreans.
I'm embarrassed.
No, hey, look. No, this ain't that, okay? These girls, they're talented. Come on, Hunter, it's one song, man. Just give me a solid.
Well, we've watched him for years on the big screen, on the small screen. His talent is undeniable. Talking about Benjamin Bratt, he stars in Star on Fox. It premieres tonight, and really looking forward to this. And honored to get to talk to you ahead of this premiere. You're a busy guy.
I am.
You're in
It's
demand.
nice to see you again, Elise. Yeah.
For sure. It's good to see you again, too. Okay, so we're talking about your character, mentioning his name, too, Jail.
Jail Rivera. I just think of high heel, and that's
Right.
hard to get around it. But there was a bit of fun in all of us collectively deciding on how to pronounce the name.
Jail.
Lee Daniels, who created the show and of course the role, who's somewhat based on his own life, thought that Jail was a Latin name because his partner is named Jail, and so it was an homage of sorts to. But it's not Latin.
Right? Hey, at least you were honest with him.
Decided to go with it.
Let him in on it.
Yeah.
I like that. Let's talk about your character. I mean, you're a complicated guy in this. We see several different aspects of your personality come out with this character. So what was it like to play the kind of seedy manager?
Yeah, so the basic setup of the show is these 3 young ladies from disparate backgrounds come to Atlanta to make their way in the R&B music scene. And along the way they meet this talent manager who has definitely seen better days, down on his luck and looking for the next opportunity to try to climb his way back to the top. He sees that in these girls. But what was cool for me and what drew me to the role was that Lee Daniels, who created the show, said that this was an aspect of him in his younger life. When he was a talent manager in Los Angeles, he used to represent actors. And so while he could recognize talent and potential in others, and he had the ambition to help them get to the top, he was also being chased by personal demons, behavior that would get him into trouble. And therefore, my character, Jail, he's definitely got a substance abuse problem, probably a little too much, powder, too much drinking, a moral compass that's a bit off kilter, and yet somehow we still want to root for him.
Right, and that's the key here, is that, I mean, you do want to root for Jail in this.
Well, I think audiences tend to want to root for someone who's down on his luck and yet still has the hustle. This guy's a straight hustler.
Yeah, he is.
And he will do anything, really, to make it. And sometimes that's off-putting, but I think in his case, there is something, as twisted as he can be, there's something nurturing about him in the way he deals with these young ladies and in his hopes for them and therefore for himself.
You can see it. Yeah,
So,
he truly does believe in them as a group and wants them to end up making it.
And at the end of the day, if this guy is an extension or a reflection of Lee, we got to be able to find a redemptive quality in him at some point, right?
You're right. You're definitely right about that. Let's talk about the cast. I mean, it is star-studded. I'm including you in this. We also have Queen Latifah, Lenny Kravitz making an appearance, Naomi Campbell, making an appearance as well. There's a lot of big names in this.
There is, and that's consummate Lee Daniels.
Yeah.
If you look at any
Lee
of his
Daniels
projects,
effect.
he always populates it with incredibly talented, eclectic casts, and this is no different. All those names as you mentioned, but he's also already invited the likes of Gladys Knight onto the show. Missy Elliott's going to make an appearance.
Wow.
And that's just in the first few episodes. So I think artists are drawn to Lee and his work because he challenges you. He puts you in an environment that you're not often given a chance. And for me, that was really the ticket here. I could play a guy with a badge and a gun and walk around and ask those simple questions, but that's not interesting to me anymore as an actor. So this was an opportunity to stretch a little bit artistically and participate in a world that I wouldn't normally be given a chance to play in.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, you fit right in to this whole storyline. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. You do a wonderful job, and I want you to know that.
Thank you. Yeah,
looking forward to our audience getting to see this show. This premieres tonight at 9 o'clock right here on Fox 5. You can catch Benjamin Bratt and the rest of the cast, and also some awesome girls, too. There's 3 of them. They're newcomers, and they star in this as well. So, again, this is happening tonight, 9 o'clock right here.